24-24 tie in the AFC Championship. And now your only hope, Dana Hughes, is either a bad snap or a possible blocked field goal. A short field goal of just 31-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is up. It is good, and the Cincinnati Bengals have won the AFC Championship after the Chiefs led in this game 21-3.
When you lose a game of that magnitude, it really causes an audit, in many ways, of everything you do.
Happy sad for you, man. Yeah, you guys got us. Yep. Go get you one, man, huh? Appreciate it, man. Go get you one. Been long enough, huh? Yeah, I know. You know it.
If you lose a game in the regular season, there's the tyranny of the urgent. You can only reflect on it for a few hours, basically, and then you get ready for the next game. But the last game, especially in losing a big playoff game or AFC Championship game or a Super Bowl, you look at everything. It actually strengthens a team in many ways. We saw that happen to the Chiefs after the loss to the Bengals in 21.
I believe it is official. Tyreek Hill is getting traded to the Miami Dolphins.
They're going to miss Tyreek Hill. There's nobody like him. But can you win without him?
Cheat out, man. I love y'all, man.
At the end of the day, you turn it into a 1-2-4 in one draft and a 4-6 in another. And in Brett Veach, you trust. Go find another one.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic now.
Kansas City Chiefs select George Karlaftis.
It was an example of what Andy had been able to do really through his whole time here, and that is handling flashpoints.
Rematch from last year's AFC title game, and here we go.
I'm addicted to winning. This is the perfect place to do it.
And there's no bigger flashpoint than losing a final game on a big stage.
I'm excited for see how brotherhood kind of turns out.
It was Patrick's ability to handle that, and Coach has done it throughout his entire career.
Heading to the Super Bowl for the third time in 4 years.
To keep the train on the track and roll into historic levels.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. Back to the Super Bowl.
I speak about this a lot publicly, and the fact that the Chiefs are unique and I think a prototype for any of the professional sports. The Chiefs have been the winningest team over a 10-year span in winning percentage of any of the big four, so to speak, of NHL, NBA, or MLB. But they've done it with a humble and respectful approach. To win at a high level in this league is so difficult because, honestly, all the chips are stacked against you to do just the opposite.
In Glendale, Arizona, Super Bowl 57. Now the ball's out! He kicks the ball! It's picked up by Kansas City! Touchdown! The Chiefs are champions of Super Bowl 57!
We're going to get them back-to-back. We got to go back and get them back-to-back.
And the Chiefs Kingdom has started its own history class!
So for the Chiefs to handle that in 22 and 23,
We got a new weapon.
and 24,
He's caught by Hopkins.
to win those games on a consistent basis and in many ways in a remarkable fashion, the league's just not set up to do that. The 49 wins in a 3-year span, counting the playoffs, is the best run of any team in NFL history.
We're going to talk about this Chiefs run as one of the all-time runs.
So the Chiefs, again, will be set apart in not only what they did, but how they did it. But to be the first team to win back-to-back Super Bowls and even have a chance to be in the Super Bowl to win a three-peat, no team had ever done that.
Kansas City, this one is for you.
But it's not fantasy. It's not a dream. It's real.
Over time, I think the 22, 23, and 24 Chiefs will be appreciated even more than now, because what they've accomplished is something that will be studied and revered.
They're about to head to New Orleans.
Everything you've worked for months comes to this crescendo, if you will, and you're thinking this is it. Over the next couple of hours, history is going to be made. It'll be talked about for years to come. You've worked so hard to get to this point. It's so hard to get there. You're looking at just a couple of feet from the peak, but a slide could happen at any time.
Hey, everybody in this circle earned this moment. When you get an opportunity in this game, you go out and take that.
Appreciate the journey that we've been on. Appreciate being here with your brothers, bro, and everything that it took to get here.
You don't sleep great before the game. You feel like you've got a grapefruit in your stomach.
Love you, boy.
Let's do it. Come on.
We don't want to do this with nobody else, boy. Let's do this.
Now, in the 59th Super Bowl, Lamar's team can make American sport history by being the first back-to-back-to-back Super Bowl winner.
This game's gonna be about hard.
Hey, I said it to the offense. Everybody in this circle earned this moment.
But you realize that something big is about to happen, and you're part of it. And you want to maximize it and do the best you can.
And let's go find a way to get a win. Chiefs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
And so it's time to play. These players itching to get going.
Have a hug. You got your 15 on? Hey, I love you. Have a kiss on the cheek. Love you, okay? Kisses. High five. High five. Nuts. Where my dog's at?
Dad,
love you.
your handshake.
You got a Band-Aid?
Do your thing. I love you. You got this. Let's go. Mwah.
Love y'all. Love y'all. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Everything in a Super Bowl's amplified. Every single play.
Here we go.
Kansas City, 2nd and 14.
Cut.
Mahomes in trouble, sacked again.
Back-to-back sacks for Philadelphia.
The margin for error is very, very thin.
We done been here before. We done been here before.
The magnitude of every single second, every single play in a Super Bowl is high.
And the Chiefs backing up here. They have 3rd and 16 after 2 straight sacks.
Just a 4-man rush. We just have to do a better job making Patrick Mahomes feel more comfortable back there.
They have 3rd and 16 here. Mahomes will throw it on the run. It's intercepted. Intercepted by the Eagles at the 30. Near side 25, it's DeJean. 10, inside the 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia on a pick 6. And the Philadelphia Eagles lead 17-0. Defense of the Chiefs trying to dig in. 17-0 Philadelphia. 1:40 to go in the first half. Hurts will throw this time. Time in the pocket. He'll throw it left side. Caught. Angling. A.J. Brown. Touchdown. This is now going to take a rally by Kansas City.
We good. We done been here before. We done been here before. This one might take a little more. This one might take a little more. We might have to dig a little deeper this time. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it.
We keep firing. Whatever you want, let's do it. I'll keep firing.
Chiefs 3rd and 17, yet to convert a 3rd down in this game.
Sweat chasing him again. Mahomes is still on his feet. Look at this run by Mahomes. He's going to come up well short. That was a great effort.
9:51 to go. The Eagles looking for their 2nd Lombardi trophy. Mahomes is hit and stripped to the ball. The ball is loose and recovered by Philly.
I was just going to put it up and let him run. Yeah. I was just going to put it up and let him run. You're all right? Yeah, I'm good. I was putting it out there, bro.
I'm just blessed to be here with you.
Yeah.
No matter how it go, bro.
Yeah. We'll be back here, bro. We'll be back. Yeah, yeah. It's one of the toughest moments of your life. And I don't know if it's more about losing the game. It's just the end of a journey. I mean, every single team's different.
Oh, bro. We'll be back.
Okay.
brother. Yep, we'll be back, brother.
Even though we have a lot of the same guys that come back, there are guys that you won't get to play with again.
I
appreciate everything you do, brother. You help us get here, man.
Look, man. I love you.
I love you, brother. I love you. I can't wait to be there when you get that gold jacket, dog.
I love you, bro.
Yes, sir. That hurts you more than losing the actual football game. Hey, just the beginning. We will be back and we will go get those. That's the way to play today. Way to be a warrior. You want to have that ultimate success that you can talk about forever. Hey, I love all y'all brothers. We'll be back, brother. We'll be back. Love you, brother. Love you, brother. We'll be back. We'll be back. We'll go do it.
Hey, love you no matter win or lose, right?
Yes, sir.
We picked a bad day to have a bad day. That's it.
The journey is part of the process, and that's something that I enjoy. I like to be able to celebrate with all those guys and how much hard work they put in. Those losses hurt, but those wins, they're sweet, man. Love you, brother.
Right, but now, you know that. I owe you a lot for this one. We'll figure it out, man. I'll wait, man.
Well, the Eagles have gone to a knee twice. They can do it again and end the game. And for Kansas City, some decisions that have to be made by the Chiefs, but all of that will come in its own due time. First of all, the Philadelphia Eagles, congratulate them as Super Bowl 59 champions.
Great job, man. Thanks, Coach. It's an honor. It's an honor to go against you.
For the second time, the Vince Lombardi Trophy is headed to Philadelphia. Eagles fly in Super Bowl 59.
When you win the Super Bowl and you have a parade and you celebrate, you don't stay there. But when you lose a Super Bowl and there's a feeling of discouragement or despair, you don't stay there either. That's been the recipe of the Kansas City Chiefs. That's why I think there's genius in Andy Reid and what he does, because I think the most underrated part of his nature is the fact that he handles flashpoints. If there's one human being on the earth that can handle it, it's Andy Reid.
An absolute stunner in Super Bowl 59. It was a blowout from start to finish.
I have no clue what just happened.
They got completely dominated.
I am shocked.
To lose a game of that magnitude, you feel like you're carrying around a sack of shot puts.
Today was a rough day. We didn't really play well.
You put everything into that game, and it doesn't turn out the way that you designed it to be or imagined it to be. It's not something you get over right away.
I feel the same after every loss, but obviously this one has a little bit more meaning. Super Bowl, I feel bad, man.
The unsettled nature, the hurried nature, the flustered nature, that's very uncharacteristic of Patrick Mahomes.
It's the worst feeling in the world. They'll stick with you the rest of your career. I mean, you only get so few of these, and you have to capitalize on these, and they hurt probably more than the wins feel good.
How the Chiefs react to this loss will be fascinating. And I think it's going to be as similar to their first Super Bowl loss, because this had the same earmarks of that, which is you don't protect Patrick Mahomes, he can't be special.
This moment, which feels brutal right now and awful, instead of staying there, you don't stay there. You move on, press on, and learn from it. That will be the course of action over the next several months of 2025, is to learn from it and attack the next season.
I think when you're retired and all these guys are kind of reminiscent about the old days, they'll look back fondly, obviously, at this season. But I think in the moment right now, for an entire year, it was all about the three-peat, all about winning again. and you got this close and didn't accomplish your goals, and it's got to leave a bad taste in their mouth, which is good because this team always responds after the end of a season that didn't end in a championship.
I thought they were a team of terrific resolve that was humble and tough and went after a prize that has never been gained, and they did it in terrific fashion.
What makes me appreciate it so much is it's always different. There's different guys on the team, different coaches. I think when I look back, obviously at my career, I'm gonna look back at the Super Bowls and stuff like that, but I think I'm gonna look through the journey I have each and every season.
Every team is different. No year is the same. No roster is the same, ever. You realize that players you're close to will be looking at other opportunities. There's no shortcuts to it. It hurts. But if you're going to build relationships, you can't be afraid of being hurt.
The meaningfulness for me is the relationships with the guys. This is a special group. It was last year, it is this year. New friendships have grown because we brought some new guys in here. Just the closeness that they have and that I feel with them is really what I enjoy the most.
The 2024 team, to me, is a collection of remarkable humans as much as anything. And yet the last day is the last day. And there's nothing to me as tough in the NFL as the last day.
You build these relationships and these friendships that you're gonna have for the rest of your life. And it goes through adversity, and dealing with adversity is what brings people together and makes you better all together at the end of the year.
Last one.
Andy Reid's brilliant at respecting the past, but not hanging on to it. You have a structure of winning. So going into 2025, you have to have an open heart, an approach, and keep your doors open to change.
Where he is these days, life is hard. You have to change. Life is hard, you have to change.